I'm Stephanie Deutsch.
And I'm John Deutsch.
And this is Girthcast 11.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's been a long time coming. It's been a couple weeks. We had some stuff come up.
Yep.
We had some family stuff going on. We had some illnesses.
There was a lot going on.
The AIDS epidemic is alive and well. We had to deal with that.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Those meds from Mexico really did the trick.
It really helped. But on a very real note, I had a super virus. It was terrible. Felt like COVID times 10. And then I got better.
Yeah.
And then I got sick again. And then I got medicine.
Yep.
From Mexico. And now
a little
I'm
bit
feeling
of
a lot better.
A little bit of adrenochrome is all we needed. And some horse tranquilizer.
Yep. Fun fact. We just did about a 45-minute Girthcast with no audio. And so
yeah, we sure fucking did.
That was fun.
Yep.
Now we're bringing you Girthcast 11 2.0.
2.0. So we're fucking redoing the whole goddamn thing.
We're doing it again, but we're bringing it to you.
Approaching it in a different way. We have some different talking points. We learn from our mistakes, and we hope that the AIDS epidemic is not affecting you the same way it is affecting us.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what it means to be girthy. Is that you just learn from your mistakes and you keep going.
You just your girth is your worth.
Your girth is your worth. And if you're not girthy enough one time, then you just be girthier the next time.
That's right. All right, so do you want to kick this off in fashion? This is Girthcast 11. We've been away for a while. We got to do this in style, right?
Yeah.
So what are we going to do? What are we going to do, babe? We take a shot?
Yeah.
What are we taking a shot of? Platinum vodka.
Let's show the people. We've talked
Let
about
me tell you right now. Yes, we have talked about it before. It has not been a booze review. Which, speaking of booze review, we do have one coming up. Earlier on, we did do a booze review of Pirate Water. Now, they have come out with a new flavor. So now they have parallel flavors with Club Tales. So, coming soon, stay tuned to that. We're going to do a dual edition booze review. Club Tales versus Pirate Water.
Yeah.
So you can find out which white trash drink best suits you.
I'm excited for that one because I've never actually had a Club Tail.
Yep.
But I really liked the Pirate Waters.
Platinum.
That's what we're
drinking. 7
drinking.
times distilled. This is, in my opinion, there's a lot of cheap vodka out there. This is the best cheap vodka. Mm-hmm. It is. It really is.
7 times distilled. Very smooth.
Very smooth. Sure is.
Easy to drink. Kind of dangerous, but you know. Yep.
But as far as vodka goes, I'm really not much of a vodka drinker, but that is a vodka that I can get behind. If you watched our booze review on the White Claw and stuff like that, the White Claw vodka, you'll know that I do not like vodka. So
yeah.
The fact that I'm endorsing that, ba-ding, buy it. Buy it. Fucking, dude, this is $20 for a fucking half gallon, and it's not terrible. Yeah. So.
No, it's good.
Buy it fucking now. Platinum, not a sponsor.
Where did my hair clip go?
I don't know. Probably the hell.
Oh, probably. All right, well, cheers. Jesus Christ. I thought we were going to cheers.
We did.
Well, we're doing it again. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, mate.
To Girthcast 11.
To Girthcast 11.
Long overdue. We're doing it again.
All right, back to back is rough, but yeah, this helps.
So you.
Yes. So I.
It's been a long time.
Much like I.
Since we have
done a Girthcast.
And updated our favorite people with what's going on. And one of our things has been Wanda-isms, and a lot has happened since the last Wanda-ism segment.
Yeah,
you have some big news.
Wanda-isms actually was absent from the last probably 3 or 4 Girthcasts. it was like a staple of the first couple, and then we kind of tapered away from it because it wasn't. Yes. It was entertaining to us, but it wasn't as entertaining to you because you don't know who this person is.
Over the last few weeks, things have ramped up.
Wanda started aggressively drinking on the job, and she always, for years, had been stealing from but they had no proof. But they were able to go into the cameras recently and see her putting minis in her pocket and then drinking them in the break room. So Wanda got fired for stealing and drinking on the job. So RIP her ability to ever work in retail again. So because once you get a stealing from the company over your head. It's going to be a real hard time for her to find a fucking retail job.
Yep.
And she's fucking borderline retarded. She's old, and she's dumb, and she's stupid, and she's a dumb bitch.
And she's fired. We're sticking a fork in you. We're done.
Fuck you, Rhonda.
You're done.
Oh, I-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, see ya, Rhonda.
Yeah, see ya.
See you around the block.
Yep.
I hope you, I hope great things happen to you. I hope, wish you nothing but the best, but I'm glad you don't fucking work with me anymore. She sucked.
Yep.
She drove me nuts. She said really dumb shit. She was the same person that asked, when we went for our honeymoon, if, the kids were going to watch the baby for a week. Our oldest is 8 years old.
Yeah.
So she thought an 8-year-old was going to be able to watch a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, and an infant.
And 2
for
dogs.
an entire week.
And 2 cats.
Yeah. So that's just the kind of person we're dealing with. A recent one, this is just a little thing, but recently somebody came in and asked what kind of vodkas we had, and she immediately said Bacardi. If you know anything about alcohol, you know that Bacardi is not vodka. And this person has worked at a liquor store for like 3.5 years, so she should know better. But that's just a little part of it. I'm not going to go too much into it, but bless her heart. I wish her nothing but the best. She's a sweet lady. I fucking hate her, but I hope she does well in all of her future endeavors, whatever I'm supposed to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on from that. That's
on.
Yeah. Mini docs. Yes, I've been doing mini docs on the channel. If you've been paying any attention to the channel, mini docs have been a huge success. I've been doing a lot of animal stuff.
One of them just became our most viewed.
Yeah, Potu Bird got almost 1,000 views in about a week, which is very good for us.
Great. That's
and we're gonna keep we're always gonna keep doing those. Those are a mainstay on the channel now. Mini docs on animals are a big part of it. And soon I'm going to branch out. I'm going to start doing some celebrity profiles. I'm going to start with Steven Seagal, so you have that to look forward to. And the animal and celebrity profiles, I'm going to try to keep them in the 5 to 7 minute range. Mm-hmm. And then I'm also going to start doing girthy history, which I'm very, very excited about because I'm a history buff. We're going to start with like Roman Empire, medieval Europe, ancient Egypt, Samaria, that kind of stuff.
And I'm really
the
terrible
Mongols
with history, so I'm excited to learn about history in a comedic way.
And it's not all going to be nonsense. There's going to be a lot of like actual knowledgeable like facts involved. There's going to be a silly spin on it.
Yeah.
But there's going to be actually stuff that's like actual knowledge. Those are probably going to be around like the 20-minute mark because they are like I'm going to be like glossing over like an entire empire or entire history of a civilization. But that's something to look forward to. So mini docs are a mainstay on this channel, and we're going to start doing celebrities, which are going to be stuff like Steven Seagal, Teddy Roosevelt's coming up, Founding Fathers is going to be a big one. And then history is going to be like more about like empires and stuff. So there's going to be a little more long term. And then I'm going to keep doing the silly animals. Like we were going to do the dick
Hell yeah.
and the penis snake, and then we got some other ones along the way.
Yeah.
Kangaroos are going to be fun. Possums, That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So
there's
stay
some
tuned.
really bizarre animals
tuned.
coming up. Yep. It's gonna be great.
Whenever I find some goofy ass animal, I'm gonna fucking do a video about it.
Yeah. Yep. I just want to mention that so far we're about 10 minutes in, and I think I can recollect pretty much everything you've said on the Girthcast.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Which
your shrink is really working wonders with you.
Yeah, so I just recently had a video appointment with my psychiatrist and for my ADHD.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, no. But anyway, I am now being treated for ADHD. Finally.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
One of the questions that she asked me was, like, do you have a problem with inattentiveness or like, what is it? What are you doing?
Is this ADHD happening right now?
This is ADHD.
Is this like it happening like as we speak?
Yeah, but it's the end
about
of the day.
ADHD?
It's the end of the day. I took that shit at like 7 o'clock this morning.
You took a shit at 7 o'clock this morning?
No. The medicine.
Oh, okay.
She asked me if I forget things that people tell me, and I said, well, I did not pick up on this until recently, but my husband and I just started a YouTube channel back in April.
We sure did.
And I realized from watching the videos back that I respond to a lot of stuff that you say.
Without knowing
what the fuck you said.
Yep.
And I watched back and I'm like, I don't even remember what you... I don't even remember.
Was it Mickey's?
No, I don't. I don't even remember that you said that. But I responded to it. And it makes me feel like a terrible wife.
It makes me feel like a terrible host because...
And I told her that.
My co-host doesn't even pay attention to what I'm talking about.
No, it's not you, it's me. I told her that. I said...
It's not you, it's me. Uh-oh.
I'm not breaking up with you, but it's not you, it's me. No. But I did tell her that. I said I feel like a terrible wife because I feel like really bad that I forgot what my husband said to me and I still responded to him.
Yeah.
No,
well, you responded well.
It's not even that I forgot what you said. It's just that I never even heard you.
Well, you responded well. Like, you've always, like, carried on the conversation. Like, you continued it forward.
It's because I'm always thinking about the next thing.
It's never been, like, it's never been, like, something where, like, I'll say something and then I'll look to you and then it just stalls.
Yeah, no.
Like, you always have at least something to keep it going forward. Like an improv.
Yeah.
Like a yes and.
Yeah.
Like, that's the key. It's like, I feel like you're a natural-born improv.
Yeah, maybe.
Because, like, mostly everything we do on this channel, like, even the mini-docs that I do, it's very little written stuff.
Well,
it's a lot of ad-libbing.
Maybe fun game coming soon could be Girthcast ADHD edition.
Yeah.
Where, like, it's like, what did your husband say 10 seconds ago?
Right.
And I'm like...
Because we got, because one of the things about this channel is it's all about, a lot of the stuff is not going to be written. Like, even the mini docs and stuff, it's not really written. I have, like, loose little bullet points that like, talking points, and then I kind of riff off of that.
Yeah. You have, like, the facts.
Right. And then I just kind of riff from there. So there's not a lot of written stuff.
Right.
So I think that your yes and... That's like improv 101. Like, even though you don't realize you're doing it, you're doing a yes and. By, like, me saying something and then me looking at you and then you just not even realizing what I just said, being like, oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like, that's a yes and. Because in improv, the worst thing you can do is be like, no. Nope.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's just like
because that completely stalls everything.
It's just
but
like,
if you just, like, kind of go with it... Mm-hmm. Then it allows it to move forward.
It's like how you say that you're really good. Well, you say, but You actually are. You're very good at like bullshitting. Like if you have no
That's his
idea
whole
what somebody's
channel.
talking about. Well, no, you don't really bullshit on this channel. Like you talk about real shit on this channel.
Yeah,
but
like,
when you're talking to people like at
that?
work and stuff, you're really good at just like going with the flow of what they're saying without knowing what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, I'm good at
they
bullshitting.
still think that you know what you're talking about in the conversation.
I'm a good bullshitter, yes.
And that's how I feel like I have been with my ADHD, is that I'm like very convincing in the fact that I can like, yeah. But make it seem like I've been in this conversation. And actually, I've always felt like I've been in this conversation.
Right.
But I didn't realize that I wasn't.
Yeah, right.
Until I watched it back.
Yeah. And that's when it hit you.
It's
like,
crazy.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't
have
have any recollection of that. Yeah. All right, so moving forward, are you going to be more actively involved, or are you just going to keep doing the, oh, yeah, of course?
No, I think I'm going to be more actively involved.
I'm going to wander.
I think I'm going to be more actively involved.
All right. Good. All right, so we covered Rhonda got fired. Mini docs, stay tuned to the channel because those are
be great.
I have 3 different branching versions of mini docs that are coming out. Obviously, I already talked about that. And we have another booze review. I already talked about that.
And there
Rhonda got fired.
Possibly be in a short video coming out soon, maybe about socks.
Yep, maybe. Yep.
You know.
If you ever saw the video that I did called Fork, she is working on one called Socks. So stay tuned for that.
Yep.
That's very girthy. Your girth is your worth. One thing that I want to touch on
penises
is the tooth fairy.
Oh.
Luke recently lost a tooth. Our oldest, our 8-year-old, he lost a tooth.
Yeah.
And he made up some crazy bullshit about that.
He did. Yeah, totally called bullshit on his...
He sure did.
Yeah.
Quick
disclaimer, if you have children in the room, you may want to go ahead and get them out because...
Cut it out. Get them the fuck out of here. Why are you letting them watch this shit anyway?
We are about to dish out some real shit about the tooth fairy.
We try not to curse for like the first 10 minutes, but after that, it's all hell breaks loose. So get them the fuck out of here.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye, kids.
Okay.
We
so
love
anyway,
you.
Yeah.
So here's the real thing that happened.
Bum bum bum.
So Luke has a very high bunk bed.
He does. It's bigger than me, and I'm a tall man.
He's a tall dude.
I'm 6'4", and that bunk bed is bigger than me.
Luke lost a tooth. It was like his 6th or 7th tooth that he lost, and we didn't have any little sandwich bags that we usually put them in. So first of all, I had to put it in a gallon bag. This tiny little tooth in this big gallon bag. And he sleeps on a square pillow where, the gallon bag isn't much smaller than his pillow.
Right.
So he had to put his tooth under his pillow, obviously. And the tooth fairy had to go in and take the tooth out. And when she did, it was so fucking hard to get that tooth out because the pillow
was still in his mouth.
No, the pillow was like a perfect little square, and his head was right in the middle. Yeah. So there was only 2 inches on either side of his head. So it was dead weight on the whole pillow.
Right. And
the tooth fairy just had a very hard time getting the tooth in the gallon bag out of underneath the pillow. Mm. Well, she finally got it out and stuck some money under the pillow. The money did go under the pillow. When he woke up in the morning, he said, And he said, Mom, the tooth fairy came. I'm like, oh, what did she bring you? Did she bring you anything? And he said, she brought me $3. I'm like, oh, cool. He's like, but it was on the floor. I was like, what?
Why?
I was like, that's when I like got really confused because I know that the tooth fairy left it under the pillow. You know, I was like, I'm 100% sure. And based on the dead weight that was on that gallon bag, I know that money didn't get on the floor. Okay? So when he said he woke up and the money was on the floor, I immediately called bullshit. Okay? This kid is one for dramatics. So
yes, he is.
He took it a little further. And he said, Mom, you want to know what's crazy? I said, what? I think that the tooth fairy comes in and goes out through the window. Through the window?
Better fucking not.
Through the window? He's like, yeah. I'm like, why do you think that? Because when I woke up, I saw a trail of sparkly dust from my pillow all the way out the window.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
And in I'm like,
shit.
I'm like, what?
Shit. He said what?
I'm like, what? That's fucking crazy.
That is crazy. Okay. Yeah, we're doing it.
But in my head, I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit.
You
are such a bullshit.
You're full
liar.
of shit.
You're a liar.
Fucking 8-year-old. You're full of shit. No, but I mean, it's great that he's using his imagination, but that's not what fucking happened.
But he's also lying.
Yeah. But he got fucking $3, so that's cool.
Yeah, but, good for you.
More power to him. He got $3 out of it. One thing that I will say is that I have a vague recollection of I don't know, it was The Rock, I think, was in a movie about the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, there's a sequel.
Do you remember that?
And the Tooth Fairy 2
Nice.
with Larry the Cable Guy.
A Tooth Fairy 2?
Yeah.
Or were they like separate movies?
No. The Tooth Fairy 2.
There's no way.
Yes.
There's no way that they were affiliated in any way. So there was a movie with The Rock where he played the Tooth Fairy. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm remembering. That's what I'm recalling.
Yeah.
You're telling me there's a second one with Larry the Cable Guy?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. They're the same in the same universe. No, that's what? What the fuck? Dude, look at this shit. This is that's not the same universe.
I think this one's better.
That's Tooth Fairy 2. So they're in the same universe.
Yeah, this one came out 2 years after.
You're telling me that there's the Tooth Fairy, the one that I'm recalling, was with The Rock. I'm sure you guys know about that one. Mm-hmm. Do any of you, let us know in the comments, do you recall there ever being a Tooth Fairy 2 with Larry the fucking Cable Guy? What? That's the most ridiculous shit ever.
I think that one's even better than the
That's
first
like
one.
doing Joe Dirt 2 with Lil Wayne. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're just the opposite people. Like, I've never once in my life compared The Rock with Larry the Cable Guy.
You really didn't know that there was a Tooth Fairy 2?
I did not know that. No. Okay, so here's what it is. I knew there was a Tooth Fairy movie. I haven't seen either of these. But I knew that there was a Tooth Fairy movie with The Rock in it. That came out a decade or so ago. And then I knew, in the back of my mind, I recall seeing some sort of Tooth Fairy movie with Larry the Cable Guy. But I just assumed it was like one of those like Delta movies. Farce or whatever the fuck kind of dumb shit that Larry the Cable Guy's in.
No.
I never, ever would have expected that Larry the Cable Guy and The Rock would exist in the same universe. Like, that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Speaking of universes, aliens are real. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
You know they're real?
Why do you say that?
Well, recently, there's been, in the last like 4 or 5 years, there's been a lot of declassified government documents about aliens. And recently, a man testified, I think he was like former Air Force or something like that. He had some sort of like security clearance. And he testified under oath, saying that we have downed crafts and we have recovered humanoid specimens from those downed crafts, and we have been working with their technology for years. And my whole thing is, it's like, yeah, he might be telling the truth, he might be full of shit, who knows? But over the last like 5 or 6 years, the government has declassified a lot of like documents, which essentially prove that aliens are real and they do visit our planet. And it all comes
out in like bits and pieces.
There's also a piece of information from the KGB that we have uncovered, where they talk about this alien craft landing, and then they actually shot it with a missile, and then it ended up, that's full of vodka, but it landing, and then they shot it with a missile, and then it turned into a bright light, and blah 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 blah. But like, there's lots of different firsthand accounts from high security clearance members of different governments, not just ours, but different ones. And all of a sudden, all of these governments are saying that aliens are real. It's like a trickle-down thing. But nobody cares. That's my thing.
Well, did you see...
Nobody cares.
Well...
They've been, for the last, like, 5 years, like, every year for the last 5 years, not just our government, but British government, Russian, like, a lot of these governments have been releasing documents and real information about alien crafts and UFO sightings and all kinds of stuff, where it's very, 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 like, impressive, the wealth of stuff that they're releasing to the public that you can read through, and all of this stuff where it's fascinating. And if they would have released this 20 years ago, everybody would have flipped their fucking shit. Everybody would have lost their minds. Everybody would have been like, oh my God, aliens are real. This is amazing. The government finally admitted it. But now there's so much distrust with the government worldwide, where these different governments, not just the American government, but the Russian government, the UK, they're releasing these declassified UFO documents, and nobody cares.
Well, did you see about
Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit.
Did you see the videos about the lady?
It's amazing.
About the lady on the airplane that she saw that shit?
Yes.
That she said wasn't real?
Of course I did. She said she saw a shapeshifter. I don't know if she was on drugs. I don't know what she was on.
No, she was not on drugs. She was like a perfectly normal, like you and me. I don't know.
She had tickle bitties, but that's all I know about her.
Well, she was a pretty normal person.
She was
She definitely saw some shit, because she was like, you could see her emotions. I'll be right back, because this baby might get another debut on the Girthcast.
Pause!
All right, we're back.
We are.
So anyway, the lady on the plane.
Hiccups.
You did see those videos. She is a real person. She seemed very there.
She definitely did.
There was a lot of emotion in what she was going through on that plane.
I think she saw a shapeshifter. That's what she says. She saw a shapeshifter. She saw a fucking alien humanoid on that fucking plane. And with all this shit going on with people, with the governments exposing all of this alien documents and shit like that, maybe it was an alien. Maybe it was just fucking, she was fucking high on crack. Who knows?
Yeah, well, it is weird.
Maybe she's batshit crazy. Who knows?
Probably not, but it
she
is
might
weird.
Be fucking nuts.
It is weird that all of this.
I think it's a trickle down thing. I think that they've been desensitizing us for years with all this stuff.
Yep.
And I think that one day it's going to get to the point where it is
out in the open.
Something where nobody can deny it.
Yep.
I think that once aliens are revealed as being real 100% and everybody just has no plausible deniability, like they just fucking are here. Like, they're here. They've been amongst us for years. Mm-hmm. That kind of thing. It's one of those things where it will cause panic right now because it'll basically moot religion. Like,
yeah.
Religion just... There'll be no reason for that to even exist anymore at that point.
But I think that speculation on aliens is healthy. And just stuff in general.
Yeah.
Because I think that being open-minded about things going on in the world allows you to not be as
You gotta keep
shocked.
an open mind. You do. You gotta keep an open mind. That's the big thing. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. I think it causes less fear when it actually happens.
Don't be closed-minded. Don't let your girth get in the way.
No, your girth is your worth.
Views.
You gotta be girthy and you gotta be worthy. You know.
Yep. One thing that I did want to talk about was R.I.P. Wee.
R.I.P. Wee.
Pee Wee Herman died.
You know, I didn't watch any. Actually, I don't even know who Pee Wee.
I didn't watch Pee-wee. He was a little nerdy dude that fucking was in movies and stuff back in the 80s. I see a
picture of him.
I don't really give two shits about Pee Wee Herman. I just know that Pee Wee Herman. Here, I'll try to find a picture of him.
Okay.
But the thing that I know most about Pee Wee Herman was when he got caught and arrested and went to jail for jerking off in movie theaters. So that was he was shooting little frozen ropes. So if he was that guy. So if he was still around today, he'd probably be jerking off to Barbie right now, which is like the #1 movie. It's like made $1 billion.
There he is, coming out of somebody's vagina.
Yep. Yep. So Pee Wee Herman is jerking off in movie theaters with God now. So more power to him.
Do you think?
I think he was a pervert. Obviously he was. There's a lot of people that might disagree with that. But dude, the dude got caught jerking off in movie theaters. Dude, fuck that guy. Fuck that fucking pervert piece of shit.
So you said you think he's jerking off in heaven?
Yeah, he's jerking off in heaven with God now.
But do you really think he's in heaven though? I mean,
yeah, if heaven exists.
Okay.
If heaven exists, why wouldn't Pee Wee Herman?
You know what would be fucking cool?
If the Pope can go to heaven, then fucking Pee Wee Herman can too, right?
Do you know what would be really cool?
Because the Pope is like all about like fucking,
cool shit.
No. The Pope is all about like protecting people that like touch little boys.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it?
So fuck the Catholic Church, fuck Pee Wee Herman, fuck.
So wait, what happens to these people who are like in the middle?
They go to fucking hell. What do you mean in the middle? What do you mean in the middle?
I mean like if you're not good enough to go to heaven.
Judging by who? Who's judging you? God's judging you?
Yeah, God. So hold on. Hear me out here. We're about to get feisty, baby. hear me out. You're not good enough to go to heaven.
Right.
You're not bad enough to go to hell.
Judging by who?
God.
Who's it? Okay, God's judging you.
God judges everybody. God is the one who sends you to heaven or hell.
So
but wait, let me just hear me out.
Okay.
Not good enough to go to heaven. Not bad enough to go to hell. You're kind of right there in the middle. There's a gray area there. Where do you go if you're in that gray area?
Isn't that purgatory?
Wait.
Is that not purgatory?
What if God is like the owner, per se, of
plantation.
Of like Santa and the Easter Bunny and the fucking Tooth Fairy. And what if you're in that gray area, you just get like sentenced like the movie.
Right. Okay.
To live out like a sentence as the Tooth Fairy.
Okay, so hear me out.
Okay.
Everything you just said was nonsense.
Yeah, it kind of was. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
The Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus, that's not real.
Yeah, I know.
So...
Well, hold on.
But, hey, hear me out. I don't think any of it's real.
All right.
Bum, bum, bum. I think it's all bullshit. And you know what I'm all about here at the Girthy Hawks Network? No more bullshit. No more bullshit.
Well, some of us are still true believers.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that if I'm going to go to fucking hell because I fucking listened to fucking, like fucking Black Dahlia murder, the Pope should go to hell because he condones his Catholic priests touching little boys.
All right.
So
do me a favor.
So this can just go on forever.
Duck real quick.
If me listening to death metal is bad enough to send me to hell, then what does touching little boys do?
All right. Duck for 2 seconds.
Fuck.
Ready?
Jesus. What?
All right. Come back up.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't work.
Hey, we're back.
No, it's blurry. It's blurry, and when we walk away, and then we come back.
All right.
And then it's just like...
we're coming back. All right, welcome back to the Girthy Hogs Network. Rhonda got fired. Yep. Oh, Lizzo. Did you hear about Lizzo? You know about Lizzo?
I know.
Are you a Lizzo fan?
I know
you
of
like her
Lizzo.
music?
I don't know her music.
What's your favorite Lizzo song?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I know that she is in trouble. She has multiple lawsuits filed against her. Because
about what?
Sexual harassment, unsafe work environment. She's got a lot of stuff going on. Do you remember Ellen? Remember a couple years ago, Ellen had a whole bunch of shit going on?
She was being an asshole.
That's basically what's going on with Lizzo right now.
Oh.
And she, apparently, Lizzo is a really dumb bitch. Like, Lizzo is a dumb cunt. Lizzo is just fucking around, and she thought she was above the law because she's a big, giant...
Millionaire?
Millionaire, woman. A woman. We'll go with that. And she thought she was above the law.
A big giant millionaire.
She thought that because she's a big giant millionaire, we'll just use that. She thought that she was above the law and that she could not get canceled. But apparently she's a big dumb cunt. That's what she is. And all of her former dancers and former production assistants and all kinds of stuff are coming out against her, talking about how big of a piece of shit she is.
Really?
Yep. And so Ellen sucks and Lizzo sucks. So fuck Ellen and fuck Lizzo. Yep. And you know who I don't care for her music, but you know one thing. Do you know who Taylor Swift is?
Of course.
Yep. You didn't know who Lizzo is, so that's why I asked.
Babe, I was a 14-year-old girl when Taylor Swift was huge.
Well, let me tell you this. Taylor Swift gave $100,000 bonuses to all of the truck drivers of her tour.
What?
Life-changing money.
What?
For them, yeah. Yeah. For her, it's nothing. But for them, it is
and that's just a bonus. I mean...
Yeah.
They probably get paid hella money.
Yeah. So that's the difference. Lizzo is out here sexually harassing and farting and shitting on all of her fucking working class people. And then Taylor Swift's out here fucking, you'd be like, hey, here's $100,000. So, yeah, fuck Lizzo. She's a dumb cunt. Big props to Taylor Swift for being awesome.
Wow. Cool.
Very cool.
Hey,
very cool. Very cool. Oh, another guy that's been in the news recently is Jason Aldean.
Oh my God.
He recently put out a song called what was it? Suck My Dick in a Small Town.
Try that in a
small town. And it's been seen as racist, which I think it is. I think he's a fucking goddamn racist piece of shit. I think he needs to go to prison. You ever heard that song?
Yeah.
No, in all seriousness, though, I don't think it was egregiously racist. I think there were some racist undertones, which are not cool. Like that guy, yeah. What are you doing, dude? But my real opinion of the song is that it's just a poorly written song.
Well, here, I mean...
It's just not a good song.
My opinion is that...
Anybody that's ever liked country music, if you're defending that song, you got to be looking at yourself in the mirror like, God damn, I'm defending Jason Aldean?
Yeah, but listen. Here's a different perspective.
That guy sucks.
Here's a different point of view, okay? I think that... Personally, if you view that as racist, then you might be racist because you are insinuating that the people who try these things outside of a small town are black.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I mean...
But what...
Let's just say...
What I'm saying is that it's just not a good song.
Assuming that...
It's just poorly written.
People are assuming that all of the things that he's saying happen.
Well...
That he's saying, don't try that in a small town.
You want my honest opinion on it? I mean, Jason Aldean's not even from a small town.
Let me finish my thought. People are insinuating that he is saying that all of these things people are doing, all of those people are black. But that's not the case. Yeah. People in general are shitheads.
Yeah.
There are criminals left and right. They are yellow and purple and green and blue and
they are purple.
White and black and like...
They are.
Crime does not discriminate on, you know.
Crime does not discriminate.
So, I don't know.
My opinion on the entire situation is that the song sucks. It's not a good song.
Yeah.
It's not a well-written song. It's just a shitty pop country song by some douchebag that's from a big city. He's saying try that in a small town. He's not even from a small town.
Yeah.
He's from fucking a city that has 500,000 people in it.
Yeah.
That's not a small town.
Yeah.
We live in a small town.
We do.
Our town has maybe, 30,000 people in it? Maybe? Tops?
Maybe.
Like, if you... Yeah. It's one of those relentless pandering bullshit songs where, like, the verses are just... Oh, man. It might as well be him singing about beers and trucks.
Yeah.
Like, it's just... Then that's the kind of country artist he's been. His whole career is beers and trucks. Beers and trucks. Oh, we're going to drink some beers and we're going to drive down dirt road. That's who he is. Mm-hmm. That's the kind of country music he makes. What's his biggest hit? Look it up
Got
right
a
now.
lot of big hits.
What's his biggest hit? I bet you it is all about fucking small town beers and trucks. I bet you there's lines in there for all of that. That's what I'm saying. This whole thing has been a fucking industry plant for him to get to number one. That's what it is.
It's Don't You Want to Stay?
Don't you want to stay? But that was a, that's with him and Carrie Underwood. What's his biggest solo song? Carrie Underwood's gonna, dude, anything she touches is gonna turn to gold.
Dirt Road Anthem.
Yeah, that's a fucking terrible song.
And Tattoos on This Town.
Yeah, those are bad songs. Those are just very, like, fucking butt rock country songs. Like, oh, yeah. So, at the end of the day, I think this was an industry plant. This
Probably.
is just, it's just a way for him to get publicity on this song.
I agree.
That song shot straight up the charts. This song is not good.
Yeah, I agree.
Would this song have reached the heights that it did without this publicity? No.
I agree with you.
No.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, but I also think that there is a skewed perception on the song. I mean, like,
right, but like, where's Tyler Childers' new song? Where's that on the charts? It's not.
that is a great song.
Yeah, and it's also very progressive. Like the music video it features gay.
What is that song? We can get that guy a shout out here.
No, we're not doing that because we don't want to get copyrighted. But no, yeah, let's shout out that song. But the new Tyler Childers song is amazing. It's a great song. It's beautiful. It's wonderful.
Really good.
Wonderful song. It's infinitely better than this bullshit Jason Aldean shit. And that's one of the things that gives country music a bad name. Is because when people think country music, they think Jason Aldean.
Yeah.
They think this dumb fucking try that in a small town bullshit.
So
when really real country music is like Tyler Childers and Sturgill Simpson and stuff like that. Like it just really bothers me.
Yeah. Look up Tyler Childers "In Your Love."
In Your Love.
That's called "In Your Love." We won't play it for you because copyright, you know.
But that's a great song. It's infinitely better than anything Jason Aldean's ever written.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to bet that if you looked up the fucking writers on that small town bullshit song, there's probably 15 of them. Because those dumb pieces of shit in that pump country world, they don't even write their own songs. They have like 15 people that write their songs for them. So, if nothing else, I want you to leave here today knowing that we don't endorse this bullshit, but we want you to listen to Tyler Childers.
Yeah, we're all about positivity. We
love
love positivity.
We love positivity.
And girth.
Fuck Lizzo. Fuck Ellen. Fuck Jason Aldean.
Yes.
He's a piece of shit. We want you to listen to Tyler Childers and watch fucking Steve Harvey, dude.
Yeah, and Luke Combs is cool too. We like him too.
We like him.
We do like him. Yeah, he's cool.
But watch Steve Harvey instead of fucking Ellen. Listen to fucking Tyler Childers. Don't listen to Luke Bryan. No, not him. Zach. What the fuck's his name?
Zach Brown?
No, that guy. The dumbass small town guy.
Jason Aldean.
Yeah, that guy. Don't listen to him. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. All right.
And watch Girthy Hogs Network. That's
Do
what
you have anything else to touch on?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I gotta touch on that mound, baby.
Nope. Okay.
I think we're good.
I think we are.
I think we're good. Cheers.
Guys, this has been so much fun. I'm so glad that we did this.
Girthcast is back, baby.
We are back. We are back in full swing. Antibiotics are done.
Girthcast is back.
We're ready.
AIDS epidemic is a no-go anymore. We have survived the AIDS epidemic.
We are clapping. Our baby is clapping now.
Our
we are
baby
good.
is
We're
clapping
happy.
because we survived the AIDS epidemic.
Yes.
There was a big AIDS scare with our baby, but we survived it. So we're good.
That's not a thing. Anyway, guys, we love you so much.
Love you so much. We upload new videos every single day of the week. So
no, we don't.
No. Every week we upload new videos
every week.
Not every single day.
Please,
I can't live up to that.
Please, subscribe.
Subscribe to that channel. We love you.
You might not. I mean, it's very simple to do.
Okay, they know how to do that.
It's
you don't have to
very
explain it to
easy, but it's very important.
They're not that dumb.
I know they're not dumb.
But if you are that dumb, subscribe. There's a button that'll pop up on your screen.
Very easy.
You just click it. That's all you gotta do is press it.
You might not think it's important, but to us, it's kind of important.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you are the most important.
Your girth is your worth.
Your girth is your worth, and you are our worth, and we love you so much. And good night.
More than anything. Girthy Hogs! A Girthy Hogs production.